topic is magical creatures, and I thought that I would do a magical creature that's less well known, that I didn't know much about before I started to do this blog, and it's called the Golden Snidget. Golden Snidget, and it's in Quidditch Through the Ages, which I couldn't find my copy of, which is sad, but I was surprised by how much information there actually is about it, considering it's not in any of the books, but I think it's a pretty interesting little thing. So first of all, this is our little golden Snidget. See him? It's basically a little fluff ball with wings. The only picture I could find of it was on the Harry Potter wiki page. And that's where I got all my information too. The Snidget is gold, that's why it's Golden Snidget. It's pretty much the equivalent of a magical hummingbird, except it's a lot more fragile. The human grip alone can crush it to death. But the Snidget itself is like really valuable, and it has been hunted by wizards for a really long time. A long time ago, in 1269, some Quidditch guy had this Snidget. I don't know why he had it, but he was like, hey, I'm gonna release this Snidget, and whoever catches it, I'll give them 150 galleons. In that Quidditch match, another person summoned the bird to herself. I think it was a woman. So the bird wasn't like killed, and she released it into the wild and everything. But after that, they kept using Snidgets in Quidditch, which is where the 150 points came from. Obviously that depleted the species a little bit, and that combined with Snidget poaching. Is that a thing? Snidget poaching? Yeah, they were like pretty extinct, I guess. They used the Snidget in Quidditch games for about 100 years, and then it was declared a protected species. But yeah, could you imagine just like racing around, like being a seeker? Your only job in the entire Quidditch game is to fly around the field trying to catch this bird and kill it. That's awful. So that's where the golden snitch came from. It was kind of like a little imitation Snidget, and that was when Snidgets stopped being so completely scarce, but I think that they still are protected, or at least in my mind they are. I didn't know much about Veela before I started doing this project either. This is what's on the website, which like cracks me up. Hearing a Veela's voice can also cause one to incessantly brag in order to impress them, such as claiming they have invented a broom that can reach Jupiter. Like, yeah, that's bragging, but like every time a Veela like speaks, am I gonna say that I made a broom that can go to Jupiter? That sentence just doesn't make sense. We didn't need an example. I know what bragging is. And when they're angry, their heads turn into harpies, which are like giant eagles of mythology, and they can breathe balls of fire. So, moral of the story, don't piss off a Veela. Could you imagine being married to a Veela and like, hi honey, how was your day? It was great. Did you pay the bills like you were supposed to today? The power company called and said they were gonna shut our power off, and then the guy says, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. And then this woman just turns into a giant eagle that spits balls of fire. Like, why would anybody marry a Veela besides being like magically enchanted too? Okay, yeah. So moral of the story is don't ever touch a golden Snidget, and don't ever piss off a Veela. LeakyCon is really soon. I'm really excited. School's almost over for me. I just have a few more days next week, and I don't have to take my exams because I'm a senior, SCA. So that's exciting. I'll see you next week. Bye.